So I just had a good warm up and walked my dog. That's a good warm up. Now I'm going to use this roller. I'm going to show you my core workout. But I don't know if any of you are familiar with a roller. Foam rollers, they're quite good. They get your tissues softened up and the blood going. I start out with a little hip adductor because I have a hip adductor problem. I like to work that way. I'm doing a quick version for you, and I work the pecs. And then you can work the glutes a bit. Yes, sciatica. This is great. You can do your sides. You can do a lot of stuff. Go. Sorry, my little dog is getting in on the action here, which I was afraid of. Okay. So like I said, you can find a lot of videos about using a roller. You can look around. There's many of them there. So now we're going to go into the core workout. My core, I like to start with planks. There's a lot of variations of planks. I try to keep it simple. I'll do this one for, a minute plus. You can get better as you go along. You can increase the amount that you do. So that would be the front plank. All this stuff is good for your lower back. I do it almost every day for my lower back because I need to strengthen my core to support my weak lower back, which I had an accident and suffered an injury there. So then we go something called bird dogs. I do 25 a side. One hand down, one knee. Not that hard, looks weird, but you're doing your lower back, you're actually working your shoulder a little bit too. You can do both sides. I do 25 each side. Okay. You do whatever feels comfortable for you. I'm gonna do a side plank now. Go up. I try to hold this one for a good minute or longer on each side. That'll work your side muscles, your obliques a little bit, your hip muscles. It's all part of the core. Okay, we got through those. So, a little stretching now. I like to do the child pose. I like to incorporate stretching into my core workout. Gonna want to do these for sure. Feel good on the low back. Anything hurts too much, I recommend you don't do it, or you do it maybe modified a little easier. Then after, if you want to do a few cat-cow yoga moves, like I said, once again, very good for the low back. Very good. Then I recommend stretching. I'll start off with a few for the lower back. A few stretches. These I'll hold for a while. I'm doing a quick version just to give you a demo, but you hold as long as it feels comfortable for you. There's no time limit on this. And maybe if you want, depending on your back situation, you might want to do these. That's it, do both sides. Oftentimes I'll feel my back actually adjust itself. All right, so next, I like to core this into my core routine, my stretcher routine, leg raises. I do one at a time. I do a set in between a stretch. You can do 2 feet down if it's easier for you. These are really good for the glutes, the core, all kinds of muscles down here. So like I said, I'll do a set of those, and then I'll do some more stretches. These guys are good. Everybody's limited though. If you're like me, I'm in my 60s, so limitations are crucial. Stretch a little bit this way if you can. If you do feel brave enough and you have a stable low back, you can do these too. You can go all the way down here. But if you've never done them, be very, very careful. So we're gonna do those on each side, right? Okay. And we're gonna do another dozen of these each side, or together. So then I'm gonna sit up by stretching. I like this one. Take it easy, don't push it. You can get to your toe, you can get to your toe. Just try to keep your back in proper alignment. And if you feel pain, too much pain, I say stop. So I like to hold it for about a minute. Then there are these muscles in your back. QLs, I'm not sure, but they run up your spine. And I'll turn my leg out this way as you've seen. I'll put my hand over my head and gently go to one side. It's a very good stretch. You'll feel it in your hips and such. So you do that on both sides, right? Do this one. Do this one. And we do this one. So I've done this all in a condensed version for you. If you want to stay and do the full version,